Hello everyone. Thank you for being here today. I'm excited to share a heartwarming story with you titled, The House of Cat Naps. If you enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Of course, if it's not your style, feel free to skip it, no hard feelings. Now, let's begin the story. Living with a large family of cats is like having a house sprinkled with little fluffy pillows that move on their own. Every corner, every piece of furniture, and even the staircase is claimed by one or two of them. I never really planned for it to be this way, but somehow my cats multiplied, and now they treat my home as their personal 5-star hotel. The sofa in the living room, for example, is no longer my sofa. It has become Cat's Sofa Resort, where 3 of them curl up in the softest cushions as if they booked the best room in the house. The floor, too, is not simply a floor anymore. It has been transformed into the floor spa, where at least 4 cats stretch their bodies like yoga masters, enjoying the coolness of the tiles. And then there is the staircase. Oh, the staircase. It has officially turned into Stairway to Sleep Dom, lined with little furry creatures snoring away like tiny engines. I sometimes wonder if visitors think I run a cat hotel instead of living in a human home. What amazes me is how peacefully they sleep despite being scattered everywhere. I often tiptoe around them, trying not to wake their perfect naps. Sometimes, I even hold my breath while going upstairs because one wrong step could wake the staircase guardians. And trust me, waking them means being stared at with the kind of sleepy annoyance that makes me feel like the villain in their dreams. They rule the house not with claws, but with naps, glorious, endless naps. Cats do not just sleep. They perform sleep. Each nap is a work of art, each position a masterpiece. On the sofa, one cat will curl into a neat little ball, while another lies flat on its back with legs stretched out, belly exposed, as if auditioning for a yoga magazine. The third one prefers the dramatic style, dangling halfway off the edge, tail swinging gently like a lazy pendulum. The floor cats are no less entertaining. One of them spreads out like melted butter, his body so flat that I sometimes worry I might step on him. Another one hides under the table, but leaves only his fluffy tail sticking out, looking like a feather duster abandoned in a hurry. Then there's the bold one who naps right in the middle of the walkway, refusing to move even when I come close with heavy footsteps. It's as if he's saying, "This is my kingdom, human. Walk around me." And of course I do. The staircase cats, though, provide the biggest challenge. Imagine climbing up to get a glass of water at night, only to find 3 cats sprawled across different steps, forming a kind of furry obstacle course. Each step requires balance, precision, and nerves of steel. If I accidentally nudge one, I hear a sharp meow of protest, as though I've committed the greatest crime. Sometimes I joke that my staircase isn't made of wood anymore, but of sleeping cat tiles, which are soft to step on but dangerous for maintaining peace. What's funniest is how synchronized they can be. There are moments when all of them seem to nap in harmony, their tiny chests rising and falling like a choir of sleepy purrs. The house becomes so quiet and peaceful that I feel like I'm inside a magical temple of naps. And yet, the moment I dare to grab a snack from the kitchen, they wake up instantly, appearing out of nowhere, giving me that look of, "Ah, we heard the fridge door. Is that for us?" While it may look chaotic to outsiders, living with these nap-loving cats has taught me some important lessons about life. First, they have perfected the art of relaxation. No matter how noisy, busy, or stressful the world outside may be, they remind me that it is always possible to stop, lie down, and enjoy a peaceful moment. Watching them nap in such strange but comfortable positions makes me think, if they can find rest in the middle of a staircase, surely I can find a way to rest in my hectic schedule too. Second, they remind me not to take space, or ownership, too seriously. The sofa might technically be mine, but in reality, it belongs to whoever uses it most comfortably. And clearly, my cats are the champions of sofa usage. Instead of fighting for control, I've learned to share. Sometimes I squeeze myself into a tiny corner while they occupy the rest, and surprisingly, that small sacrifice brings a strange sense of joy. Sharing space with them is not a burden, but a reminder that comfort can be multiplied when it is shared. Lastly, they show me the value of simple happiness. They do not need fancy toys or luxurious treats every moment of the day. A cool spot on the floor, a soft cushion on the sofa, or a quiet step on the staircase is enough to bring them complete bliss. And perhaps that is the greatest lesson of all. Happiness doesn't always require big things. Sometimes, it just means finding the right place to rest and enjoying it fully. So yes, my house might look like a cat kingdom where the rulers nap everywhere. And yes, I sometimes trip over a tail or lose my favorite spot on the couch. But I wouldn't trade it for anything else. Because when I see them sleeping so soundly, I realize that my house is not just filled with cats. It is filled with peace, warmth, and laughter. And maybe, just maybe, it is the best kind of home anyone could ask for. In real life, the story of cats sleeping all around the house teaches us a valuable lesson about balance, rest, and sharing space. Just as the cats can nap peacefully in unexpected places, on the sofa, the floor, or even the staircase, we too should learn how to rest and recharge wherever we are, instead of waiting for the perfect moment. Modern life is often filled with deadlines, screens, and constant busyness, but ignoring rest only leads to stress and burnout. By observing how cats enjoy simple things, like a cool spot on the tiles or a soft cushion, we are reminded that happiness doesn't always come from big achievements or expensive comforts, but from appreciating small, everyday moments. At the same time, the way the cats take over the sofa or the staircase reminds us about the importance of sharing space and adapting to others. In our homes, workplaces, or communities, we cannot always control everything, but we can learn to coexist peacefully, just like squeezing onto a corner of the sofa instead of complaining. If we adopt the cat philosophy of rest, simplicity, and adaptability, we can live a calmer, more joyful life in today's busy world.